In 5.
And we are live.
Okay, we're live. So what does that mean?
Is it now recording?
Okay, we can edit this out with the magic of
Welcome
movie
everyone.
magic.
Welcome everyone. Kevin, do you want to give the introduction?
I want you to send me over that link, the hot link, so I could tell everyone that we're recording the pod.
Alright, I'm going to send you the YouTube link.
Right. Hey, I wonder if I can watch it on my YouTube app on my television.
I don't think on your television, but on your cell phone, cellular device, you'll be able to.
Well, I'm using my cellular device. Here, I'll just look up ChatFilm stuff.
Your username on, or channel name on YouTube is ChatFilm. Okay, I DM'd you the link, so we should start soon.
And we'll start recording in 5. No, I'm just kidding. Do it. Okay. Alright, I have the YouTube link. I will copy that link. I will now start a tweet. I'm updating you live. We're live on the air. I have to let the people know. Okay, now I double tap my screen and I'm now pasting the link. I will now say live.
You know the people on YouTube are gonna be able to hear this because if they like rewatch the YouTube video, if they watch the YouTube video, yeah. So yeah.
Recording right now. Now I'll hit the little button.
With who? With who are you recording with?
With I gotta say someone cool so they'll listen.
Oh, okay.
Applebee's. The Applebee's is to draw them in. Then once we got them, they end up listening to the show.
All right. Okay, so okay. I am Applebee's. All right, let's go. Kevin, give your introduction.
Okay. In 5, 4. Hey, there's a YouTube video called ChatFilm The Action MDR. Oh, cool. Hey, it's right here.
What?
The
live.
There's 2 things relating to me. Ellen introduces 9/11 footage. Idea by @ChatFilm.
Don't open the video because you'll disconnect.
With Kyle Cannon? No, I'm on my PlayStation. And us live right now.
All right.
Wait, where did I see that? Because it's just... Oh, here we are. ChatFilm, episode 1, introduction. With a colon in the middle.
All right, Kevin.
Cool. I can hear myself.
It's so delayed.
Hey, it's right here. Yeah, it does. All right. Live red button. My voice sounds weird on there. Okay, we're gonna start.
All right, Kevin, give your introduction.
This is getting off the rails, and we didn't even start yet. Uh-oh, right. Adam retweeted it. He's coming to find us. Fuck me. All right.
Once he joins, we're gonna make so much fun of Adam. Just like
in 5, 4, 3.
I feel like
2.
I'm in iCarly right now.
Okay, you gotta stop talking so I can do the full count.
It's like in 22 Jump Street where he's like, I need absolute silence.
I need absolute silence while I introduce the podcast. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Edit to right here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to ChatFilm. I'm Kevin Murphy.
I'm Arjun Malatra.
And you might know
John Rivers.
You might know my good friend here as at the Tech Master 300.
No, it's at the Tech 23, not that Tech Master, you know?
At the Tech Master 500. Okay, edit out.
No, just keep it. It's funny.
I'm making helpful reminders so you know when to edit.
This is comedy gold.
Yeah, for us, but people listening are just gonna be confused.
I'm keeping all of this in. All I'm saying.
We could be a little weird around like
Oh,
episode
we just
six.
had one viewer. You screwed it up, Kevin.
Fuck. Oh, fuck me.
It was probably Adam.
Okay. Adam decided he was too good for us.
Once we get one viewer, I'm launching the Q&A section.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we
All
got a viewer. We got a viewer. We got a viewer.
Wait. All right. Hello. We have to hook them in. Okay. This is not at Applebee's. That was to hook you in.
At Tech Guy 23. Yeah.
You were suckered.
I'm the spokesperson for Applebee's.
And how are those steak and cheeses?
Amazing.
Thank
Better.
you.
Yes. Better than anything you've ever had in your life.
That's all. Okay, we need to restart. Okay. Alright, here's how we're gonna start. I'm gonna go, hello, and then you go, hello, and I'll go, hello.
For our your nice voice crack. For our one viewer, we're trying to decide where to edit out so we can upload to SoundCloud.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
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 Hello, and welcome to the ChatFilm podcast. Actually, it's just called ChatFilm.
Techmaster, we aren't supposed to let the hoster host. I'm trying to do my host.
You're not getting to it fast enough.
Okay, we go one more time, and then I say, hello, and welcome to ChatFilm. This is the tech guy, and I'm Kevin.
Okay.
And Joan Rivers is dead.
She's the star of Iron Man 3.
Yes. Star of cameo of Iron Man of 3.
She was the Mandarin.
Joan Rivers. She was probably gonna tie into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they just had to write her out. Somewhere Kevin Feige's like, fuck.
All right, we're not restarting now. Let's just go, okay? It's funny. This is comedy.
No. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Kevin Murphy. You might know me as @ChatFilm on Twitter.
I'm Arjun Malhotra. You might know me as @ThatTechGuy23 on Twitter.
And this is a podcast. Now, this is
the most pod of all of the casts.
Of all the casts.
Yeah,
but,
of every cast.
Actually, the cast of Iron Man 3
is now
Joan Rivers
is now incomplete.
It's 3% bones. Okay.
If you guys don't know, the star of Iron Man 3 has died today. Joan Rivers.
I didn't hear this news, but today is September 4th, 2014. We are 7 days away from my birthday, and today Joan Rivers died. But we don't give a shit today.
I was in class like today, and then this girl was like, "Oh, hey, he's dying," because I was like cracking up laughing at my substitute Asian teacher's accent. Okay, so it was like really funny. So I was just cracking up laughing, and then she's like, "Oh my God, he's dying," laughing, and it's like dying laughing, but she said dying. And I was like, "Oh my God, too soon. Joan Rivers just died."
Oh my Lord, Joan. So what happened was, wait, I don't have a story. I don't know why I was introducing a story.
I had the story. I can say it.
I was trying to set up a 9/11 joke by saying my birthday was in a week, because today is September 4th, and if you count up the days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then you get 9/11.
It's 1 week till 9/11, the biggest holiday in all of America.
My birthday is not a holiday.
All right, can we just talk about what this podcast is going to be about?
Let's chat film.
All right, so I am basically the tech guy of this whole operation.
We're trying not to let him talk too much.
Oh, hey, that's Eric Schiffer's podcast. You can't say that.
You're not supposed to mention the person you're ripping off while you're ripping him off. You kidding me? That's like the #1 rule of ripping someone off. We don't say it.
I'm an idiot, but I'm
Alright,
the
so
idiot.
pretty much what I want to do on this show with all my pals that I've never met and I don't know.
Keep going. I'm just gonna
I'm
laugh.
gonna have them on the show to title of the podcast, ChatFilm. Now I know you're thinking like, it's come full circle. Podcast should just end right there, but we can't because we already spent all the money on all this equipment, and
ChatFilm Studios needed a big upgrade.
it did. At first, it was just a man in his garage, and now I put a bike in that garage. So we're moving on up, as black people say.
Tech Guy Studios is upgrading pretty soon.
Yeah, everyone go follow this guy. Let me find his username. So, Techmaster, why don't you chat
No,
film?
it's hello everybody, and I'm gonna chat film with you guys, but follow me on Twitter at thattechguy23. Okay. But hello everybody, and Robin Williams is dead, Joan Rivers is dead. This is the worst month. This is the worst year ever for comedians.
This is a bad podcast. We
All right,
gotta start
so
over.
I'm gonna be controlling all of the hangouts, the editing,
You
and
gotta
all that
edit all
stuff
that out. That was
for
garbage.
for this podcast, and yeah. So
All right, cut all that out of the hangout.
cut off the hangout.
Cut it out. Cut it out of the podcast. Get rid of it. I'm not proud of that. I should have written a script.
I wrote my own script.
You did? Fuck, that's why.
Scarlett Johansson just had a baby.
I don't care. Is she gonna be in the Avengers? What if the end credit scene of the Avengers 2 was just like a blooper reel?
Oh, I cry. I love it.
Well, with the first Avengers, it was like, aw, shit, after Captain... Well, if you were like a stereotypical black man, but you were like, aw, shit. But after it ended, you're like, aw, shit, nigga. This is...
Hey, I have to bleep that out now.
Okay, do you have a bleep option on the podcast editing floor?
I have to buy that, so no, I can't bleep it out.
Here, just use a sound effect of Joan Rivers dying over it. No, not like that, like something like that.
I'm actually gonna use that for the bleeps.
Okay, mother of... Make it go on way longer than the curse, like 3 minutes long. All right, this is bad. We have to start over.
Starting over.
Okay, starting over in 3, 2. This could go on like our blooper reel. Like, hey, you ever wonder what the pilot of ChatFilm was like? Well, here it is, and just us fucking around.
This is the best podcast ever.
No, we need to make it so people want to listen to us.
Poll for the one viewer in here. Would you like to listen to us?
Who should play Hit Girl in the Kick-Ass reboot? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you want to see more,
click right here to see more.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Captain fucking Master. You're goofing me right now. I need to be serious. I need to introduce these people to the podcast.
You need absolute silence?
Alright, yeah. We can't be making jokes like that during the podcast.
You need absolute silence?
I need absolute silence. Okay. Alright, let's start off with that bit. I'll go. Be like, hello, and I'll go, absolute silence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the chat.
Absolute silence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the chat.
I need absolute silence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the chat film.
I need absolute silence while I fall into podcasting. Absolute silence, no laughter. Absolute silence. Alright, let's do this. Hello, I'm Kevin Murphy.
I'm Arjun Malhotra.
And this is ChatFilm. This is a new podcast we're rolling out. It derives from the Twitter handle of the same name. You just look it up. Just put the @ symbol before it, like AOL. I don't know. We don't have professionals here that can hold in their laughter. But pretty much what I want to do with this show is chat film, and that's all. So I'm going to grab like a nice handful of people that I know on Twitter, some good folks who like to chat film, and I'm going to have them on the podcast, and we're going to chat film, and that's it. And that's what this is going to be. And we're just going to chat film, and if you want to be on, then email me at thatchatfilm@gmail.com, and then you could be on and you could chat film.
Mr. Chat.
Yeah, that's my full name, Chat Film.
Yes, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Will you be doing anything else other than chatting film?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chat film with my pals. And you're my pal if you're listening to this, so you could be on. Or you could ask me a question if you give a fuck enough to answer a question.
Alright, so here, Q&A is not going to be enabled for this live hangout, but it will be for the next.
Yeah, you could ask us some questions. Shit, why not?
Join the hangouts when they're live.
It's
a
a
good
live
time.
hangout. Oh yeah, you could join Hangout with me and chat film there. But I'd rather you listen to the podcast because I put my heart and soul into it.
Join and talk to Kevin
anyway,
personally will not be back until about November because of Interstellar.
Yes.
That film with me.
So this is my technical producer. He does all the tech shits.
Hello.
And you can find that guy right here.
At
He is
twitter.com slash
techguy23. At
yes.
that techguy23. You look that up.
Twitter.
You find this guy. His profile picture is himself on top of Chris Pratt, shooting a staple gun into the sky. But anyway, I think people know what this is going to be about. I'm going to chat film with my pals and make some jokes along the way. And I hope you listen, and I hope you like it. And make sure you become active on Twitter.
Yes, one of our guests, can I reveal it? Because,
we're going to have some cool people on the show. That's pretty much it. Fuck. Shit. That wasn't intentional. I didn't mean that. I take it back. Copyright infringement. Shit. What are we gonna do? You're my tech producer.
It's okay. We'll keep it. We'll be fine.
Just edit it out.
I need to find out
Put a
if they
bleep over it.
Oh, they haven't copyrighted the pretty much it.
They haven't?
They haven't copyrighted it. We're good. We're good, guys.
Like my good pal Luke, he has a question. I figured answer one of his questions today to give you guys a taste of what it might be like.
How do you feel about John River's death?
Yeah, he sent that last week. My friend Luke is a psychic.
Oh, that's Emmanuel, not Luke.
No, we're talking about Luke right now.
No, Emmanuel is a psychic. He predicted when Tracy Morgan would die.
Tracy Morgan didn't die, did he?
No, he didn't.
Cool.
I was very sad about that.
Yeah, for not dying. Okay. Why haven't you seen Sin City? And I'll answer that question
Is it the
right
first one
now.
or the second? First one or second one?
The first one. I haven't seen it. I don't plan on seeing it.
Oh.
Simply because I don't like women. And there is a woman in the movie. So the next question is my least favorite comic book movie. And I would have to say,
No, mine.
You can give yours. I'll allow it.
Mine is Daredevil. I hate that movie more than anything. I think I would rather sit through watching Superman 4: The Quest for Peace or Batman and Robin than Daredevil. I hate that movie. I'm just kidding. I actually like Daredevil. I hate Batman and Robin the most. Batman and Robin is my least favorite.
Supposed to be a good joke?
No, it is not. I just
that other shitty movie isn't my least favorite movie.
Yeah, it's Batman and Robin is my least favorite comic book movie of all time. I cannot sit through it. It is horrible, and yeah.
I would have to say the Disney Channel original movie Sky High, because sometimes it like goes into a
Kurt,
comic book
isn't Kurt
format
isn't Kurt
during the
Russell in the
movie.
movie? Isn't that
Yeah,
Kurt Russell in the movie?
he's pretty hot in the movie, but
I
other than
remember
that,
seeing that all the time when I was in middle school.
it's not based off a comic book. But like sometimes he'll be like, "I was a superhero," and he'll show like a comic book.
No, that
So
doesn't count. That's not a comic
I'd
book
have to say
movie.
that's my least favorite comic
That
book
doesn't count. That
movie.
doesn't count. That does not count. Okay, you gotta choose again.
All right, the Simpsons movie, the
That's not a
comic,
comic book movie either.
but there's a comic book person in it, the comic
That,
book guy.
that doesn't matter. You gotta pick a comic book movie.
Disaster movie. It has the Hulk in it.
No, it doesn't matter. That's a spoof
The
movie.
Hulk is
No,
the
you gotta
comic book
pick. You
character.
gotta pick a comic book movie. Okay.
Red with Bruce Willis.
Okay, that's fine.
That was based off a comic book. I haven't seen the movie, but all right, edit that out.
You
I
haven't even
haven't seen
seen
Red.
the movie.
My least favorite comic book movie trailer was Red.
Wait, you know what? You need to pick, or I'm not your friend anymore.
Oh shit. Okay. Maybe The Incredible Hulk for some recent ones. I freaking hate that movie.
Oh, I love Incredible Hulk
Why?
because it is actually good.
Oh, valid opinion.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read off my list of Marvel movies. Just give me a second to open it up,
No,
okay?
you're not doing that. This is my podcast. You're not doing it.
No,
Now,
I'm gonna do
what
it.
are
I'm gonna
your
do it.
favorite? All right. Who's the director of Drive?
What's his name?
Winding something.
Nicholas Winding Refn.
Refn. Okay. What is his worst movie? I haven't seen any of them.
Only God Forgives. It is so bad, and I know everybody says like, "Oh, watch it again. It gets better." It gets worse for me.
I have not seen Drive, and I have not seen Only God
Oh,
Forgives, and
really?
all that other indie shit. No, I'm
Oh
just
no,
kidding.
they're
It's not
they're
indie shit, but
they're good movies.
like Bronson and Pusher. Never
Just
seen
watch,
those.
just watch Drive. That's like his only worthwhile movie.
Okay, so we'll say Only God Forgives is his worst.
Yes.
I'll have to check that out. Oh, there's one thing I want to mention on the podcast. Now that I have the media's attention, I recently watched a movie starring Adam Sandler that I very much liked, and I only liked the
Billy
last
Madison. Billy
half
Madison.
of the movie.
Billy
No,
Madison.
it's not Billy Madison, and it's not
Happy
Happy
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
I love all of Happy Gilmore,
It's
yo.
not Punch Drunk Love, and it's not Rain Over Me.
You just said it's. Did you? If you say Little Nicky, I swear to God.
Not Little Nicky. Click.
Oh my God! Why would you ever say that?
Now, I needed to get it out because as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I got talked about this on the podcast. But I watched it.
Exactly in that
The
voice.
first hour to hour and 20 minutes of the movie is like, whoa, I got a remote control that controls the universe, and he's just like farting in people's faces and stuff, and it's really dumb.
All of
But
it is dumb.
no, it is not all dumb. The last like 30 minutes of the movie is Adam Sandler like he keeps accidentally fast forwarding through time, and he's like seeing himself older on like autopilot they called in the movie because he was fast forwarding, so he wasn't actually living it. He was just being a prick to everyone, and it was so good. And they used the song "Linger." No, they used it really tastefully. It was like,
Really tastefully.
yeah, it was. So in the beginning of the movie, Adam Sandler was like, "Oh, I missed a game again," but it's like his son, and he's a swimmer, and his swimming coach like always wears a speedo. So then like Adam Sandler fast forwards in time, like, and slowly like you see his wife and him and his wife's marriage like fall apart, and as she like, and they're like 60, and she's dating the speedo guy, and like all this stuff starts happening, and
And it gets worse
in the
and
end,
worse
no,
and
no, 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 no.
worse.
at like the 20 minutes left mark, he's like dancing at his son's wedding in 2020 or something, and the song "Linger" comes on, and that was their first kiss song. So Adam Sandler's like, "Hey, Speedo guy, you mind if I steal my wife for a quick dance? Cause this is our song." And they're like, "Sure." And and then Adam Sandler's daughter from
You
the
realize
beginning of the
we
movie.
lost a viewer.
I'm sorry, but
Oh no, we got our viewer back.
you could edit some of this out. But
No, I'm keeping all of this in because this is
the
gold.
daughter from the beginning of the movie, the little girl, she comes up to the Speedo guy and she goes, "Come on, Dad, let's dance." And the song lingers on, and Adam Sandler starts having a heart attack because like he realizes how his life is so shitty, but he's like falling on the ground and everything's in like weird vision, blurry, and they ruined this moment, but I still liked it. It was, it's so funny if you see it, and it's like Annie, and then it's like him falling over, and then it's like, you know, he's such a fool for him, and he's like on the ground breathing heavy and all this stuff, and it's like a really cool scene. And then because they keep going like part of the song and then serious heart attack, and then one time they go for serious heart attack, and it's Christopher Walken dancing in
Oh
bubbles.
God, I remember that.
He has like, and he's just like dancing around. He's like, "What's wrong, Michael?" And it's like, oh my god. But then at the end of the movie, it's real good. He's like on life support, and his family comes to see him, and they're like, "Oh, Dad, I love you." And he's like, "I thought the Speedo guy was your dad." They're like, we have two dads," and he's so pissed. And no, that's what they say.
We have
And
two dads.
and no, we have two dads and one mom. One mommy. But Adam Sandler, his downfall was in the film was he kept working instead of being with his family. So he's like on life support. He can hardly talk, and his son's like, "Oh, me and my wife canceled our honeymoon because I have to work on the business. The business is more important." He's like, "Family," but like his son can't hear him, so like him and his son and his daughter walk away. So Adam Sandler has to like get up while he's like all sick in the hospital, and he like crawls to them in like the rain, and he's like on the ground dying, and he gives a little speech to everyone in his family, and it made me cry. I thought it was so well handled. I was tearing up. It was so good. But
Hey,
I'm getting a little
hey,
heavy-hearted
hey,
just
buddy.
thinking about it again.
I think we need to help you out. All I'm gonna say is that you're a maniac.
No, and then, all right, that's all I have to say about Click. But it's a really good movie. At the end,
Oh, can we hear about your
and there's one line in the movie that's my favorite quote of all time. The Adam Sandler's like with Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken gave him the click remote, and Christopher Walken's like, "Click the main menu," and Adam Sandler's like, "What, on the remote?" And he goes, "No, the menu at Applebee's. Yes, on the remote." And it's the funniest fucking thing. It's on Netflix. Just skip to that part. He goes, "Oh, the menu at Applebee's. Yes, on the remote."
Yeah, I don't have Netflix.
Oh, so good, so good, so good. Okay, edit some of that out so it doesn't sound like I'm talking about Click for a long time.
No, I'm keeping all of that. That was gold.
Yeah, but people don't want to listen to that shit.
Everybody wants to listen.
Here, I'll tweet out. Do you guys want to hear? I'm getting like shooken up from that movie. Holy fuck!
Yo, I'm only gonna edit out the parts of a couple of parts in the beginning. I'm not gonna edit out too much because
You have to.
this is a great podcast just listening to it from beginning to end.
How long is I talking about that for? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Oh, you gotta watch just the last 30 minutes. Oh God! All right, I don't want to make this too long.
Don't worry. People listen
No.
to podcasts because they're long.
Yeah, but it's like an hour and 16 minutes is intimidating.
We're only at 23 minutes.
Wait, I didn't mean to say that. Because I was listening to a podcast the other day that was like an hour and 16 minutes.
Yeah, we're only like 29 minutes right now.
Here, edit that part out because it was the Real Cinema podcast, and I accidentally just brought it up. Just edit that part out.
All right. All
All
right,
right,
so
did you edit that out?
I can't. I have. So you got. Okay, everything we've
Did
said
you
since we.
seamlessly edit?
Okay, everything we've said so far, like that's been live on the what do you call it?
Hangouts on live
Hangout
air
on YouTube on yeah. Okay, everything that's been said here is going to stay. It's gonna be the SoundCloud that I have to edit.
is gold.
Yeah, I think we should really not edit anything in this because it's so good.
Yeah, but people. All right, well, you have to edit us talking about editing.
Yeah, I'll edit all of those things out.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
why is James Franco bald? I don't understand.
No, we're not chatting about that.
We're not chatting Phil about that.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like
I saw this movie. Yeah, it was called "Behaving Badly" with Nat Wolff and Selena.
how was it?
I still don't know what happened throughout the movie.
That's kind of like what Breakers is like.
No, it's like not even like that. It's just like it's supposed to be a comedy.
She like.
I'm gonna read off the cast. Like the cast is insane. It's Nat
We're
Wolff,
not.
Selena.
No, we're not chatting this film.
No,
Delete
it's
from
so
chat
bad.
film.
It's so bad, dude.
Siri, edit.
Elizabeth Shue's in it. Mary Louise Parker's in it. Dylan McDermott's in it. Heather Graham's in it. Mary Louise Parker. Did I already say that? She's in it.
The girl from Seinfeld.
Yes. Gary Busey has a cameo in it.
Mary Louise Parker isn't the girl from Seinfeld.
No, I don't know. Okay. Justin Bieber even has a cameo in it.
Justin. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah.
All right. Stop.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Well, no, we have to cut that out.
No, we have to keep that because we have to let people know not to watch Behaving Badly.
All right. Don't behave badly and watch Behaving Badly. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. All right. So
What are you doing? Oh, you're playing GTA.
it just started. It was much louder than expected. Edit that. Edit the volume on that one.
I'm not editing that much. It's like every 5 seconds I have to edit. Okay, Adam, I just saw you favorite my tweet that said listen to the podcast, yo. I want to ask you, are you listening to the podcast? Please tweet at me.
I hope he's not. This is
know, right?
humiliating.
I know, because if Adam's listening to the podcast, that means we have failed. We have failed at the goal.
I'm not comfortable with this podcast. I'm ashamed.
Because Adam is listening to it.
This is supposed to be my big break.
Adam, are you listening? Please tweet at me. We need
Tweet
to know.
at him. Sherlock Holmes: The Adventure Begins.
See, because if you are, yeah, we're gonna be shutting down this podcast.
As soon as you reply, the podcast is over.
Yeah, because we need to.
What the fuck?
We need
Jay
to quit.
Baruchel as Shazam.
Is that confirmed?
No, but that's a retarded idea.
Oh yeah, Adam just.
I could just picture his reaction like, whoa.
Well, I'm Shazam.
Shazam is a fucking retarded kids movie. I'll put that on.
I honestly think that
Sounds like a 90s
the best thing about this movie is gonna be The Rock.
The best thing about this movie is gonna be that it's not as good as Marvel.
I think Batman vs Superman will be good, honestly.
Joan Rivers is to comedy what Hitler was to Jews. No, I'm just kidding. It says Joan Rivers is to comedy what Margaret Thatcher was to politics.
Alright, yeah, no, that's.
Alright, edit out that offensive joke.
No, you know what? This podcast is edgy.
No, but we haven't talked about anything.
That's what podcasts are all
This
about.
is supposed to be the introduction. This is just us chatting.
Oh, wait. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to get a 1-week limited IMAX release starting September 12th.
Do I give a fuck?
Alright.
Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Do you want to just chat film right now?
Yes.
edit that was in the middle from the end of click to right now. Okay, ready?
Now
Three,
going to ChatFilm.
three, three, two, one. So, Tech Master,
ChatFilm.
what was the last movie you saw in theaters? The most recent.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Tell me what you thought of it.
I love it.
Okay. The last movie I thought. No, I'm just kidding. You could expound on those thoughts.
I think Ghostbusters is one of the all-time classics, as everybody says. The comedy is gold. The acting is so great. The directing is also phenomenal. I love everything about it, honestly.
You see, I am on the opposite spectrum. I think it's overrated.
You're
Um,
overrated.
I only recently saw it. It's not like I grew up with it. Like a lot
Oh,
of people
I
have
grew up. I
that
grew up with it.
attachment to like.
I grew up with it.
All right, I got you. A lot of people have that attachment to a lot of things that I just don't because I'm a young motherfucker. But I grew up with Disney animated classic Chicken Little. Like that's the level of shit that I grew up with. It wasn't like I watched my VHS of The Lion King every day. It was like Zach Braff as a fucking chicken. That
No, but Chicken Little was absolute garbage.
okay? I loved it, but
Watch it now. Watch it now. Okay, watch it when you're older. It gets even worse.
I I used to love shitty movies like every live
When
action
I was a little
CGI
kid,
cartoon hybrid was like the only thing I watched. Like I
I
loved
know
those
little
as a
I know
kid.
little kids. Okay, I took a bunch. Like I was with a bunch of little kids when I went to go see the Smurfs because it was a birthday party, and I was like,
Uh,
I don't want to do this. And then I saw it. Every little kid was crying, laughing throughout the movie, and I was just sitting there like, why am I doing this to myself?
there were some cool 3D things in that movie.
No, there
I'll
weren't.
I'll stand by. There was one specifically. I don't know. One of the Smurfs is like throwing something or defending something, and it looked very cool.
You know what?
Should have been nominated for best cinematography.
Cinematography.
Cinematography. All right. The last movie I saw in theaters was Chef with Jon Favreau,
Ooh, that
a
movie
little
is
fucking
good.
kid, a lot of Mexicans, and the funny talking woman from Modern Family.
Sofia Vergara.
Ask me what I thought of it.
What did you think of it?
Oh, it's hard to say. I went into the movie with relatively big expectations. Expectations with an E, of course.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be pretty good because I was hyped. I just saw it like 3 days ago, so it was while it was re-released. So
Wait,
I
you
watched
saw it for a second time.
first time.
Oh, okay.
Uh, so I was like, I heard this was really good. So it turns out like as the movie was going on and on, I was like, man, why am I not like loving this? And then I got to the end of the movie, I was like, oh, I know why, because it fucking sucks. So that's it. I
It's
just
so good in my opinion.
oh
It's
okay,
in my top
all
10.
right, okay,
It's in
we're
my
gonna
top 10 for
chat
the year.
film right now. Here are my problems with the movie. It's it just seems like Jon Favreau being like it's just like his life story, but like as a chef.
Yeah, there was. It felt like kind of like what happened with him and Marvel.
It was like too metaphor. He's like when you put out bad reviews, it hurts me because I put a lot of hard work into it. I'm like, oh fuck,
I
Jon
kind of fell
Favreau.
for him. I kind of fell for him in that aspect.
Yeah, I did, but I was like, this is a movie, not a fucking Twitter blog. Speaking of Twitter, Jesus fucking Christ. Why was
Oh, I
that
love that.
such a... I
I love that.
hated it.
I
I thought it
love
was
that.
cute at first when he was sending a tweet and it was a little bird like, and I was like, oh, that's cute. Nice job, John. But then, like, holy shit, it was like, they're like, hey, how do all these people get to our chalupa truck? And the little kid's like, I tweeted it. But like, John Favreau's
Okay,
like,
there's one thing I didn't get
you
from the movie.
tweeted it?
The kid,
What's a
the
tweet?
kid, the kid's like maybe like 5 years old. Okay, the
The
kid's
kid's fucking
top.
sucked.
The kid's
I
like probably
hated
top.
him.
I like the kid, okay, but he's probably
I,
like 5 or 7 years old, okay. Why does he have a Twitter?
that's John Leguizamo is good when he has to play like just kind of
I
like
knew you were gonna talk about him. I
like
knew
parts
you were
of
gonna talk
this
about him.
movie, like in parts of this movie. He's good when he has to play like laid back, just like chilling. Like there were certain scenes in the movie where you could tell like the kid actor was like a little uncomfortable. So like John Favreau and John and John. Maybe that's why they hired him. But
I thought he fit the role.
John and John were just like overacting like around him, like whenever you said his line, they'd be like, "Oh, come on," or something like that, and it'd be like, "Oh, that's cute." But and like when they were doing that, John Leguizamo was good. But when he was like, "Where were you guys? We're at the chalupa truck, and there's a ton of customers. I don't know what to do." I'm like, John was fucking Zama. And there was one specific scene where they're at the bar after John Favreau gets fired from being a chef, and he's and
I think I know the moment you're talking about.
wait, what is his name? John Leguizamo. Okay, I'll just
And
call him John
Bobby
with an
Carnival. I
H.
love how Bobby Carnival takes his job after John Favreau gets fired, and they're still friends.
I'm surprised they didn't hire like Shane Black to do that role, just to put too many fucking metaphors in there.
No, see, the funny thing was, it's like it's basically about his life, but
Not
he's a chef.
basically, he laid it on very thick. Like, hey guys, dude, stop making fun of Iron Man 2. I put a lot of hard work into that one.
Don't make fun of me.
Don't make fun of me.
You know how much weight he gained during this time?
Huh?
You know how much weight he gained during this time from like Iron Man 2 to like chef?
Really?
Just look at him just look like a behind the scenes set pic from Iron Man 2, then look at him as chef.
He said dramatic weight gain in the movie. I'm like,
This is
John,
this
you're
is
being meta to a fault. Like, fat ass fucking chef.
yeah, there was
Come on, pal.
yeah, dude, I can send you a picture of him real quick.
No. Don't say that on the podcast. It has to be interactive.
All right, I will send you a picture after this podcast is over.
Okay, you can send it to me now, but just don't mention it on the pod. Okay, so, but there's a scene where John Leguizamo, John with an H, he's at the bar with John with no H after he got fired, and he's holding a drink in his hand, and he's like, "Hey man, you all right?" And he's just like talking to him, whatever, being all cheery uppy, and then they like do a cut to like a different shot, and it
And
must have been
his cup is still full.
no, and they must have shot it on different days or something, because John with an H, his acting changed to drunk. Like he's like, "I fucking love you, man," and I was like, 2 seconds. It wasn't like later that night. It was just like a separate camera angle, and he was acting drunk. Oh my God! Guess who just followed me?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I have to break the podcast fourth wall. At iHypeTV. I don't know what that is.
Hashtag hype.
But there's been some like weird fitness stuff following me all the time. I got like 10 followers from like
Like, what are you
fitnesstips.com.
interested in?
Excuse me. If you would like a funny, nice laugh, a chuckle, go to any of the Twitters that are like relationship goals, and
Oh my god.
it's funny what women perceive as relationship goals. There's a
No,
couple weird ones, and they're all pretty
I
funny.
can't even tell you how many there are.
It's
That are
like
so.
if I was a father and my daughter thought like a relationship goal was to have a guy eat my butt on the beach. That was one of them. I think I posted it and then deleted it.
Why'd you delete it? DM me that.
I don't remember, but I think I have it saved on here on my phone. But it was like relationship goals, and it was a guy on a beach like holding a girl over her back, taking a bite of her butt.
All right, here. Wait, like literally 10 seconds. You chat film until then.
Huh?
Oh, can you wait for like 10 seconds? You chat film until then, like just 10 seconds.
Use what ChatFilm?
No, you just chat film for a second, okay?
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'm alone right now. So back to my problems with Chef. The movie was paced so horribly. It was
Hello.
there was literally
Hello.
a scene at the end, spoilers ahead for a
For
corny family movie. It was a family
for
movie
chef?
that said fuck.
For
That's what
chef?
Chef was. Yeah. It
I don't
was
get why it was rated R. That's the only thing.
there was an odd scene that should have been cut out that had no relativity to the rest of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And John Leguizamo wakes up in the car and he pours cornstarch onto his
That was in the
testicles,
trailer. That was in the trailer.
and then the little kid's like, ew, and then he wakes John Favreau up and says, hey, he's putting cornstarch on his balls. And then John Favreau's like, hey, I'm gonna do that too. And the kid's like, I'm gonna do that too. And then the scene was over.
I like that scene.
It would be,
I had a chuckle. I had a chuckle.
it would have worked if the first, if it, oh, it's paced so badly. Scarlett Johansson should not have been in the movie. The first
She was
hour
pointless in the
of the
movie. She was
movie is
pointless. It could have been a
pointless.
It could have been a cameo, actually.
Yeah, it was odd. It was like John Favreau was like, "Hey, I put you in Iron Man 2, now you gotta kiss me." I don't think they kissed in the movie, but it was like,
They didn't.
it was so weird.
Have you seen
Okay,
Miss
so
Your...
those are my thoughts on Chef. I really, really didn't like it. Techmaster, why did you like it?
I just had fun with it. That's the only reason I liked it, really.
Okay, I could
And
accept that.
I got way too hungry during the movie though.
I didn't like any of the movie because it was all Mexican. Not to be like, I don't know, like if they were
Yeah,
making like
you're felt like
hot
you're gonna
dogs
have
with a little
diarrhea
ketchup,
afterwards.
I'd be like, mmm. But like it was like chalupas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, we talked about Chef. Okay, and now I want to talk to you about something else. What are your thoughts
But
on
I'm
the
not
Amazing
done saying
Spider-Man 2?
chalupas.
What are your thoughts on the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Okay, we're gonna chat film about The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Spoilers ahead. If you have not seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2, please turn off the podcast right now,
Gwen
and I'll
Stacy,
tweet at you when
Gwen
you can come
Stacy
back.
breaks, her leg when she goes on stage because Peter's like, break a leg, and then she's like, okay.
Alrighty then. Okay, so what do you have to say about The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I love it. I don't get all the hate for it. I can see a couple of points, but I can't see every single point that everybody's like, oh, hey, this, that, and I was like, it's a fun movie.
Okay, I completely hated it.
Of course.
So I guess we could chat this film.
All right.
We have to make a soundbite of me, like a song going, chat that film, and it'll be like, okay.
I'm just gonna use that.
And it'll us be going, okay, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that's how we'll jump into it. You want to talk about Amazing Spider-Man 2?
You talk about it
Sure.
first. You talk about it
Chat
first.
that film. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I really didn't like it.
I really liked it.
When I was in the, I just sounded like Gladys the Smoker. When I was in the theater, I can't think of what else I saw. It was the first time I was at the movies that year, because I don't remember what I was doing, but I was very busy. Couldn't go to the movies a lot, and there was nothing I really wanted to see. So Amazing Spider-Man 2 I came out, and I saw that, Godzilla.
Gojira.
I might have seen X-Men
I loved
same
X-Men.
day. I loved... I don't know why I was taking so long of that L. I loved X-Men. I loved it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, it was just bad.
Why was it bad?
Okay, the first... I'm not going to say the first 20 minutes were good, because they weren't, because there was like 5 minutes in the beginning where Peter's dad was like, I have to use my Sony Vaio to stop the Lizard Man and like Oscorp.
What Lizard Man was in the beginning of the movie?
No, but like I'm just talking about Oscorp.
Yes.
We gotta stop the Oscorps. But
We're talking spoilers, right?
yeah.
Or yeah. I thought Gwen Stacy's death was pointless in the movie. I think they could have saved it for the third one.
I think that Emma Stone is cutie.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched Superbad the other day. I love her in that. Jonah Hill's great in that too. That's a great movie.
I'm gonna get so much hate for saying this. I've never seen Superbad.
Really funny movie if you wanna get a good laugh.
I hear everybody says it's like hilarious.
I don't know. It seems like with every comedy, if it's good, people like way overhype it. It's like
Okay, I'm not way overhyping this. I think I'm crazy, but 22 Jump Street is actually my favorite comedy of all time.
of all time, huh?
I love it.
You know what I like with modern comedies nowadays is the soundtracks.
Oh
They
my
have
God.
like they incorporate like more electronic stuff like in comedies now, and I love it. Like I would never just listen to that song on my own, but like when it's used in like a 22 Jump Street or a Neighbors or shit like that, I love it.
I watched Neighbors last night.
I think I watched Neighbors. I don't know. I see movies like groups at a time. Like I'll just go see like 3 movies one day.
Yeah, I
Like,
know, you told us.
well, I'm telling the podcast listeners, you fucking asshole.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay on your technical desk. You are sitting at a desk, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, maybe I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 the same as A Million Ways to Die in the West, I'm pretty sure.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, just shitty parts, they're alright, but I thought the good parts were great. It's a great Western. I don't know, I feel like if Seth MacFarlane...
I love the ending. All I'm gonna say.
What's
No
the
spoilers.
ending?
Dihango.
Huh? What's the ending?
Dihango.
Yango.
You know what? Spoilers for A Million Ways to Die in the West. Get out right now if you don't want to be spoiled.
Okay, so Neil Patrick Harris, he takes number 2 into a hat.
Django.
Django? What did he do in the movie? What?
Do not stay.
No, what?
Go
Like
shot
after
to-
the credits?
Not. It was like literally after they said the end.
Oh, I didn't stay then, maybe. What
So,
happened?
'cause it was
Explain the
basically-
bit to me.
It was basically Jamie Foxx. He came in as Django, and he
Real
shot-
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, real Jamie Foxx came in as Django, and he shot what's his name? The guy at the fair. The guy at the fair that was taking the pictures and all that stuff. And
Okay.
he's like, I like the way you die, boy.
Really? I guess I didn't stay for I thought you were talking about like him buying all the sheep. So I was like, that wasn't funny. That's why I was like, what ending?
Yeah, no. I love that part in the movie.
The sheep.
Yes, that's my favorite part of the whole movie.
That's part of it.
I hate Django.
Seth MacFarlane was really good, though. I really liked his acting.
Seth MacFarlane is a good actor. Being a voice actor is actually pretty tough, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think the best voice actor now, like, he's gonna get a lot of jobs, is gonna be Bradley Cooper.
Like, for what?
Paddington.
What the fuck?
Dennis the dog.
Alright, for those of you who don't, this has turned into I don't want this to be a hangout. I want this to be like me talking to people. So like a hangout. Dennis the dog is the final film role of Robin Williams. I was scrolling on his IMDb and I said, alright, this is his last movie. It's called Absolutely Anything. And he plays Dennis the dog. So that started a joke in the ChatFilm community of Dennis the fucking dog. Because we were just going on and on with Robin Williams joke playing Dennis the fucking dog.
Hashtag RIP RWRV.
And that is our rest in peace Robin Williams recreational vehicle.
I came up with that, and I'm very proud.
Yes. You could add some more letters to that if you'd like. Just let us know. Copyright stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to know.
Alright, we have to edit all of this out. This was supposed to be an introduction to the podcast. Now this is just us bullshitting.
You know what? It doesn't matter. This is the greatest podcast of all time.
No, this is a cool conversation, but would people want to listen to this?
Yes!
Here, could you cut out like the 5 minutes of me talking about Click or something and
Yeah,
post
I'll
it
cut
as
that.
as a special preview? And then if people like that, we'll release the whole. Here.
Okay,
You know what we should do?
I'm gonna cut that out, and then I'm gonna upload that. If this gets a good response, I'm gonna upload that as a deleted scene.
No, you should like edit this one down to like 20 minutes or so, and then if people really like it, be like,
I have homework to do also. If you don't realize.
be like, ChatFilm uncut. It'll be longer episodes.
Yo, I have homework to do. I can't edit all this.
You have to, you have to edit.
I'm gonna edit a couple of things. Then I'm gonna upload it as.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna edit. Here, is the podcast over?
I'm gonna keep a lot of the parts. All right, yeah, let's end the podcast in like.
All right, I'm gonna end
it.
it.
Wait. I want to tell you what I'm gonna edit out. I'm gonna edit out.
Here, after we end it. All right, 5.
One sec. Don't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speaking of hashtag RIPRWRV, we are going to have to rest in peace this podcast episode. This was just supposed to be a little introduction to the show, what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be talking, how we will chat film. I'm going to be filming an episode with a very special guy. Alright, he's not very special. He's a nice guy.
I'm gonna say it.
You should, I mean,
maybe we'll get more viewers that way.
Should we say it? Should we hype it up?
We're gonna be, podcasting.
Alright,
podcasting.
We're going to have
band W.A. Brandon Hart. He's related to Kevin Hart.
Shouldn't say that. I said Sade. Shouldn't have said that. We'll have Brandon Hart onto the show. We're gonna chat film with Tech Master.
Hello.
Brandon. Hi. And me, Kevin Murphy. I have Brandon locked up in my basement. I held the microphone up to him for a brief moment.
He seems really excited to be in your basement.
He was just excited that he thought I was letting him out. It was a cheap ploy to get.
Alright. Thank you guys for... Wait. Alright, I guess the Murph Man has left. Alright. This is that Take Out 23 signing out, and thank you for listening to the first episode of ChatFilm, Episode 1, Introduction. Thank you very much. Goodbye.